Hey guys, I'm Kerry West, and welcome back to my old naked man in a bubble bath ASMR channel. Today will be the first in a series I'm calling Challenge an Idiot Photographer, where I put limits on myself and go out and shoot within those limits. This video will be long exposures only during the day, using this 15-stop PolarPro ND filter and this 10-stop K&F ND filter. If you're unaware what an ND filter is, it's basically a dark piece of glass that you put over the front of your lens that will artificially darken it, so you have to compensate using longer shutter speeds to get the same exposure. 10 stops is a lot, and 15 stops is even more a lotter. You'll see a lot fewer images in this video than any of my others. One, because the shutter speeds are longer, obviously each image is going to take longer to take. And two, this actually was quite a challenge for me, because there was no way I could freeze any motion with such a long shutter speed. So I had to find things that were moving and try to find creative ways to use them in the frame to paint themselves across the image. So anyway, we'll get started here. Go ahead and sit back, let your pubes down, and enjoy the video. I used the 10 stop on this one with the ultra wide lens to get a 5-second exposure, and I really like how this one turned out. The train kind of created this wall of light, but what I really like is the shadow that's running right down the middle of it. I think the lack of buildings in this one makes it really boring, so I had to kind of play with the cement to make it look at least somewhat pleasing. There's really no redeeming qualities to this one, it's just a mess. Yeah, this one's a piece of shit.
Screw you, dude. I like it.
Yeah, because you like everything, because you're an idiot.
You're an idiot. And an asshole.
Switching to the 15 stop. Wow, we really screwed that one up. That's what sucks about really long exposures. Take a 60-second only to find out that it's massively overexposed. And I have the setting turned on my camera where it will take an equivalent length dark frame to subtract the noise from it. So that's basically 2 minutes I waited for a garbage photo that I didn't even realize was garbage until the dark frame was complete. And then I turned back to go try it again.
Oh my god. I was not paying attention.
There you go, dummy. Here, I'll fix it for you. Isn't that better when you actually do it right, stupid?
Yeah, well, maybe you should stop being an asshole, and I wouldn't be so nervous to perform in front of you. Dick. Hi, little birdie.
Why don't you get the tripod set up first and then take the photo?
This shit's hard, bro. I don't know why you're such a dick all the time. Why don't you come out here and try it?
That's not my job. This is my job. Do your job. We're using the 15 stop again, but this time on the longer lens. This building was really boring, but in the edit I was able to kind of bring out the shimmer of the building, and I darkened the sky considerably. Back to the wide lens with the 10 stop again. This is pretty stupid, but this is kind of what I like about long exposures, is just sort of playing with ideas and seeing how it turns out. It's alright. Kind of like the leaves in these, but other than that, they're both extremely mediocre. Long lens again with the 10 stop. I actually zoomed in on this originally because of the steam, but I actually ended up liking the shapes of the buildings a lot more. Spent a good chunk of time just walking around looking for compositions. This is really hard. I think when most people have a blowing flag in their long exposure, they try to take a faster one to blend it in. But for some reason I kind of like the blurry flag effect you get. I knew this wouldn't turn out special. It's just another stupid idea. I just wanted the little man and the hand lit up at the same time. I've always really wanted to try shots like this where you start the exposure and then move the camera physically while it's still taking the exposure. This one didn't really turn out great except for the colors and stuff, but that had nothing to do with the long exposure. This is another one in the same vein, but instead of moving the camera, zoom. And it turned out a little better. This one's kind of a mess, but I still like the God rays coming in through the smoke. Always make sure your tripod head is tightened before you jump off ledges. Trying another zoom exposure here.
Yeah. All right. I'm going. Just photos, man. I'm not hurting anybody, though. I hear you. Thank you.
Kind of felt like a dick because I misunderstood the security guard, but he was actually being a nice guy. Here we are at good old 16th Street Mall, where tourists and junkies alike all congregate. Sort of testing the tripod leg length so I can use it on the escalator. And big surprise, I got it wrong. This is awful. So many things wrong with these photos. One, the escalators are just rickety and clankety here. And two, I look like an idiot. It's definitely an idea I want to nail someday. I just need to keep going back and trying again, maybe at other places too. See what I mean? World's shittiest escalators. This is one of my favorites. I love the simplicity. It looks like the future. Switching back over to the 15 stop on the wide lens. And it got me this 40-second exposure in one of the more iconic places to photograph in Denver. I was drawn in here by these string lights hanging above the alley. I did another zoom exposure here. And actually I really like how this one turned out. I don't know why I took this photo. I knew it wouldn't work. I'm just dumb, so. These next two examples are ones that probably work better at night, but during the day it just kind of loses the appeal. Yes, that was McDonald's, and no, I have no idea why I went back to shoot it. I don't really know what I was expecting. It still looks like McDonald's. I thought I'd try one more of these tilting shots before I wrapped it up. It turned out pretty poopy. Well, today I learned that some people run like as a hobby, like for fun. So that's pretty weird.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you
Shut up, dude. That's my thing.
Fuck you, dude. You always get to do it.
I don't give a shit, dude.
Whatever, dick.
This is all I have. You have all that. Just keep doing that. As I was gonna say, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe. And if not, you can open a shaken Pepsi. I'll see you guys in the next one.